The past, the present, the future. We've seen the past, we're in the present, and the future is in our hands. What we do with the planet we live on is up to us, because if we kill the earth, we're killing ourselves and our children. Every second of every minute of every day, we're burning fossil fuels and releasing carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. We're cutting down the trees that take in that carbon dioxide, and we're doing it at a rate of 40 football fields per minute. This deforestation is an annihilation of the species that call this planet home just like we do. In fact, we've changed the background rate of extinction from up to 9 species a year to now dozens every single day. That's up to 10,000 times faster than it used to be. Species that you and your children will never get to see. Gone. Forever. Not to mention, we need to start paying more attention to the oceans around us. They cover 70% of the surface of our great Earth, and yet it's okay for us to pollute them and fill them with our carbon dioxide. That's right, the carbon dioxide we produce doesn't simply sit up in the atmosphere. At least 26% of it is stored in the ocean, and due to a process known as ocean acidification, it's lowering the pH of the water. Don't think it's a big deal? This increase in acidity is detrimental to coral reefs and the life they support. This is one reason why scientists estimate that by 2050, all of the world's coral reefs could be gone forever. But that's not all. You can also thank our burning of fossil fuels for the melting of the polar ice caps and in turn, rising sea levels. Adding this carbon dioxide into the atmosphere contributes to global warming by trapping more heat from the sun. This increase in temperature causes the ice caps to melt at a faster rate, and the melting of our ice caps is known as a positive feedback loop. That simply means that once the process starts, it accelerates the process itself. This is due to something called the albedo effect, which simply states that the color of a surface determines how much energy it reflects. So when the white ice melts, there's less of it to reflect this energy back to space. Instead, it's absorbed by the ocean water that replaces it. This causes habitat loss for beloved species, such as polar bears and penguins, and causes sea levels to rise. To those of you out there who don't believe in climate change, listen to this. According to NASA, 97% of climate scientists agree that climate change is happening. If you're about to walk across a bridge and 97 people say it's dangerous, but 3 say it's safe, are you really going to trust that bridge with your life? And you, Trump, you say that global warming is a hoax, but I dare you to talk to the Micmac people who have lived on Lennox Island for thousands of years, where rising sea levels threaten their homes and way of life, even flooding burial grounds. And this isn't an isolated incident. Soon the effects of sea level rise will be felt around the globe. Nowhere is safe. Looking back, many of us remember the stories of Dr. Seuss, especially the Lorax. It was written to show people what we are doing to our planet and that we need to stop before it's too late. Parts of his story were looked at as fiction, but now they have become a horrifying reality. He described machines that could cut down trees faster than you could believe, and now we have machines that can cut down an entire tree in mere seconds. Now, after seeing all the horrifying effects of climate change, many people want to sit back and say the situation is hopeless, but that's simply not true. There are many sources of clean energy that are accessible to us today, such as solar, wind, and hydroelectric, to mention a couple. We need to elect people into power who will put forth the effort needed to make these changes and save our planet. We can also do many things ourselves to reduce our carbon emissions. Biking, walking, carpooling when we can, switching to electric vehicles, eating less red meat, and taking shorter showers are all ways we can reduce our carbon footprint. With the knowledge and technology we possess today, we can fix this problem, but it's up to us. The time is now, and the future is in our hands.